Hey guys, it's your average middle-aged American back again with another reaction video. This one is on 10 best places to visit in Spain. We've done some similar videos, but it's usually, cities or when we do Ryan Shirley's videos, they're more of nature. And this looks like it's a little bit different. So we'll check it out. Recovering from Thanksgiving. If you're not from America, which 95% of my subscribers are not, what is your version of Thanksgiving? In America, you probably know we gather for Thanksgiving in the end of November and just eat and eat and eat and watch football, American football, nonstop, and eat and eat and eat. And have leftovers and leftovers, and it's so we had turkey, mashed potatoes, green beans, sweet potato casserole, turkey, if I didn't say that already, ham. Yeah, we have turkey and ham. I don't really like turkey that much, but I like ham. Obviously bread. Green bean casserole, stuffing. My wife likes this oyster stuffing. So it's like stuffing with oysters in it, I guess. I don't eat it. We had this Watergate salad. And then we had a berry pie, a chocolate pie, a pumpkin pie, an apple pie, and I don't know if I said pumpkin pie or not. I don't know. We had like 5 or 6 different pies. So it was a feast. Still have leftovers a couple days later, and they're still good. What do you guys have? What's your version of Thanksgiving? When is it, and what do you guys normally eat? Let me know. We are going to check out Spain, so enough jibber jabber. Let's get to it.
Splendid beaches, delicious cuisine, vibrant nightlife, and lively fiestas all make Spain one of Europe's best getaways. Because Spain encompasses several autonomous regions and islands, the country boasts one of the most widely diverse cultures and landscapes on the continent. Here's a look at the top places to visit in Spain.
It really does have something for everybody, doesn't it? I mean, I've done quite a few videos on Spain. If you haven't seen those already, check them out. It has its own playlist. There'll be a playlist at the end of this video for Spain and other countries. I also have a separate playlist just for castles and cathedrals because they have a special place in my heart, and that is castles and cathedrals all over Europe, and maybe even beyond Europe in the future. But Spain just has everything. It has beaches, it has major cities, it has modern cities, it has cathedrals, and it just has a little bit for everybody, I think. I even did some videos on moving to Spain, different styles of apartments and homes that are for sale. And apparently the prices vary dramatically depending on location, just like they do in America. But the diversity is I really had no idea before I started learning about Spain, landscape and climate. And I mean, you can go snow skiing or you can go water skiing. I mean, it's pretty interesting. If you're new to my channel, it's anything and everything interests me as an average middle-aged American, but mostly we focus on learning about other countries and other cultures so that my wife and I, when we start traveling in Europe, when we get into retirement or near retirement, we'll know what we're doing. We're just trying to learn as much as we can about the rest of the world. Enough jibber jabber, as I say. That's trademarked, by the way. So don't try to use it. Wow.
Number 10. Santiago de Compostela. The capital city of the Galicia region in northwestern Spain, Santiago de Compostela is famous as the final destination of the traditional pilgrimage known as Camino de Santiago. This pilgrimage is important to many Christians because it is believed that Santiago de Compostela is where St. James, an apostle of Jesus Christ, is buried. Today, the city attracts thousands of visitors every year for both its religious tradition and history. The arriving point for most pilgrims is the main square. Situated in the heart of the city, this bustling plaza is the scene of many important landmarks, particularly the Santiago Cathedral.
Just look at that. Every time I see it, it just blows me away. Just blows me away. Have any of you guys done this trek, this journey, this hike, whatever you want to call it? This pilgrimage? Let me know if you've done it. How did it feel? I mean, did it change your outlook on things? Did it make you feel, closer to your religion? I think it's pretty interesting. And the church is amazing. I don't know if I'd want to walk the whole way, to be honest with you. I got to get in shape before we go to Europe. It's a little different in America. In America, you hop in your car and you drive to wherever and you hop out of your car. In Europe's like, oh, it's only a couple kilometers. You're just going to walk it, right? Wasn't planning on it. Let me know if you've done the journey. The pilgrimage.
Where the tomb of St. James is located. Number 9. Toledo. Perched on a mountaintop in central Spain, Toledo served as the Spanish capital until the 16th century. Because it was inhabited by Jews, Christians, and Muslims for many centuries, the city is sometimes called the City of Three Cultures. Today, Toledo is a popular destination for its wealth of historic art and architecture that dates back to the Roman Empire. The best thing to do in Toledo is to get lost amid the medieval streets and admire the old architecture that includes a stunning cathedral, synagogue, and mosque.
What I've learned is that a lot of these mosques were, switched back. Some of them were cathedrals, and then they were switched to mosque, and then they were switched back to cathedrals and built on, and some of them tore down, some of them remodeled. So I think it's cool to be able to see, three different representations that are, still standing. I don't know what the breakdown is religiously, in the country now. I assume it's mostly Christian, or Catholic, at least Christian. But let me know. Do all the religions kind of coexist? I mean, is there sections of each city that are kind of divided off, or is everybody pretty intermingled? I have Jewish friends. I have Muslim friends. Most of my friends are Christian, but it's not by choice. It's just, it is what it is. I think most Americans are, either Christian or not religious at all. And, you know, the tolerance level obviously varies by people, by area. But in my world, it's no big deal. You do what you do. You don't push it on us, we don't push it on you. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. Let me know, how is Spain with different types of culture and religions? Pretty accepting? Look at that. That is so cool. I mean, it's so cool. It's like, here's your townspeople, here's your common folk, here's your, your merchants and your consumers and I assume there's some little restaurants in there. And then, bam! Never forget where you came from. That's awesome. It really is. We just don't have this stuff in America. I mean, you won't find too many Americans that are prouder to be an American than me. But you also have to understand the rest of the world, and you got to understand the differences, and we just don't have this lifestyle. It's a lot more hustle and bustle with us. And I'm tired of it, to be quite frank. I'm tired of working, all the time, and it all depends, I guess, on how you're raised, but in my world, it was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to become? What are you going to, how are you going to rise to the top? It wasn't about enjoying life as much as it was about accomplishing things. And we get a lot of criticism for that. It's one of the reasons that we have the strongest economy in the world. It's also one of the reasons that, a lot of people are not happy. You got to find that middle ground. And I think Spain is probably one of the better countries to use as an example to find that middle ground. But I could be wrong. And I know that Spain has its share of problems with housing and that type of thing, but every country has problems. Anyway, going into semi-retirement and retirement in the next few years, we're looking forward to slowing down and smelling the roses. Wow.
Number 8. Cordoba. Cordoba is the capital of the Cordoba province in the Andalusian region of southern Spain. The historic quarter of Cordoba is a maze of tiny medieval streets, plazas, and whitewashed courtyards, all situated around the star attraction, the Mezquita. Initially built as a mosque, the Mezquita is now a glorious cathedral, retaining most of its original architecture. Its forest of columns, topped with Islamic-style red and white striped arches, serves as a reminder of the glory and importance Cordoba held in medieval times. Other places of interest include the fortress of the Christian monarchs, the Street of Flowers, and the Old Jewish Quarter, with its charming patios and souvenir shops.
Now, on these upper levels, are these like apartments? Or is this a government building? What's going on? I wouldn't think there'd be businesses on the second, third, fourth floor. It's a neat building, though. It's a neat courtyard. It's very clean.
Number 7. San Sebastian. San Sebastian is located in the Basque territory of northern Spain, off the coast of the Bay of Biscay. This beautiful seaside city is well loved for its excellent beaches and outstanding culinary tradition. The Old Town features many historic buildings reconstructed in the 19th century after the city was nearly destroyed during the Napoleonic Wars. San Sebastian also boasts some of the best beaches in Europe, with the most popular of these being Playa de la Conca, which offers sunbathing and water activities like swimming, kayaking, and water skiing.
Now, this is a pretty expensive area, right? Let me know if I'm wrong or not. It looks like it would be a pretty expensive area, and I think that I knew that.
Number 6. Valencia. One of the largest and most important cities in Spain, Valencia is located in the eastern part of the country in the region of Valencia. After redirecting the Turia River, the city constructed its most impressive landmark, a massive cultural and entertainment complex known as the City of Arts and Science. Contained within this complex are several buildings, such as a science museum, planetarium, and aquarium that are each artistic marvels in and of themselves. Every March, Valencia...
Does anybody know what this is supposed to be? It reminds me of a fish. Or kind of the Loch Ness Monster. Which I understand is not in Spain. But it kind of reminds me of like a fish that's like half been, underwater. Like the tail's coming out of the water, the head's coming out of the water. Am I crazy? Or is that what it's supposed to be? Because it's like an aquarium in there somewhere? Let me know. Over there to the right, are those apartments? Well, I guess you're left. Those pyramid-looking things, are those apartments? Let me know.
Hosts the Fallas Festival, where each neighborhood displays papier-mâché figures of all sizes and colors. At the end of the week, the figures are ceremoniously burned, and the communities party into the night.
That's beautiful. Now, is this modern construction made to look old, or is this old? Or are these buildings old? Yeah, there's a Burger King. That's the first Burger King I think I've seen in a while. You guys like Burger King better than McDonald's? I know you Spaniards are really into fast food. Silly American. In all seriousness, like when you guys go to McDonald's, I know it's not very often. But if you go to McDonald's or Burger King or KFC, does it have a Spanish flair to it? Like, does Burger King have a lot of fish, even though it's a burger place? Let me know. I'm curious. I've heard that, like, pizza places, like in Japan, like Pizza Hut has, like, I don't even remember, something strange. They put like mustard on their pizza or something. I don't even remember what it was. So I know that it varied a little bit by culture, but let me know. What is it like in Spain? I'm having a really rough time with the food. Can I get a double quarter pounder with cheese at McDonald's or not? And some fries? And I know your fries are healthier than American. I just don't know if they're better than American. We got to figure all that out. Like McDonald's fries in America have like 16 ingredients. And McDonald's fries in Europe have like 4. There's definitely some things we got to fix. That's one of them. Wow.
Number 5. Sevilla. Exceptional tourist attraction.
Is that how you pronounce it? In America, that would be Seville. And I know the LL is like a Y, right? I actually took Spanish in high school. And I actually took French in high school. I didn't do very well at either. But I also took Spanish in college. But if you don't use it, you lose it. Is that how you pronounce it? Sevilla? Doesn't seem right. Let me know if that's right or not.
Lively festivals, and buzzing nightlife all make Sevilla one of the best places to visit in Spain. As the capital city of Andalusia, Sevilla is also the region's financial and cultural capital. The city is home to many beautiful and important historic landmarks, chief of which is the Grand Cathedral of Sevilla, where it is believed that Christopher Columbus is buried.
What's your thoughts on Christopher Columbus? You know, when I was growing up, in our schools, you know, he's like this hero, this, you know, man that explored the world. And then as you get older, you realize that maybe he was kind of lost and didn't really know where he was going. And then I have heard some things about him not treating indigenous people very well. And I honestly don't know that much about Christopher Columbus, as much as I should. Maybe I'll do a video on Christopher Columbus. Good guy, bad guy. Of course, it all depends on the time period. You know, people are different. You know, what was acceptable in the 1400s is not acceptable in the 2000s. I'll never get over the architecture and the building standards in Europe. Buildings that are 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 years old that are still standing and are still beautiful and still relevant. I will never quite wrap my head around how they did it. No computers, no electricity, no mechanical, no engines, no hydraulics, no bulldozers, no backhoes, no motorized cranes, no computers, no electricity. They didn't even have lights. No music. I can't do anything working on my house. I can't do a single thing if I don't have music. Can't do much when I do have music, but even less if I don't have music. It's just amazing. I can't wait to see this stuff in person. You know, touch it and get a real grasp of scale, and it's just mind-boggling to me.
Significant building is the Real Alcazar, an extravagant Moorish palace with luxurious gardens. Number 4. Madrid. Spain's capital and largest city, Madrid, is widely known for its sizzling nightlife scene. The city constitutes a diversity of ethnic groups, making it one of Europe's most colorful cosmopolitan cities. Located within the city center are most of Madrid's popular tourist attractions, such as the Royal Palace, the residence of Spain's monarch. The heart of Madrid and Spain is Puerta del Sol, a large plaza serving as the scene of festivals, important gatherings, and street performers.
Look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
As well as a hub for the public transportation network. Another important square is Plaza Mayor, known for the lively San Miguel market.
McDonald's!
Number 3. Barcelona. Located in northeastern Spain, Barcelona is one of the country's top travel destinations because it offers everything tourists look for in a European city, from historic architecture to lively shopping and buzzing nightlife.
What's the deal with these buildings? Why are they all similar? Is this just like a planned neighborhood? Is this some kind of government, controlled subsidy? Or they're all exactly the same size? It looks like pretty much the same height. They all have the center courtyard area of some sort. Sometimes it's a parking lot. What is this? Was this just zoned this way where it had to be specifically this footprint? And I like the way all the corners are cut off. That's cool. And obviously landscaping's planned in the middle there. Let me know what's going on here. I don't, is this government controlled or? I mean, assuming these are apartments, right? Or maybe shops on the bottom and then apartments above them? Let me know. I got no idea. It's very interesting, though.
Shopping and buzzing nightlife. Unique to Barcelona are the architectural marvels of Spain's.
That's beautiful. It's not over the top or anything. It's just beautiful.
Famous architect Antoni Gaudí, which include the Casa Patio and the famous Sagrada Familia Church. Both of these extraordinary structures feature combinations of fascinating designs, shapes, and colors. Popular activities in Barcelona include strolling along Rambla, a tree-lined pedestrian avenue, and sunbathing on Barceloneta, one of the city's most popular beaches.
Look who's back. My little girl's been sick. She's been sick. Haven't you? You feeling better? She's purring. She just woke up. She needed some attention. Say hello. She's 18 years old. Aren't you? Yep. You get in your bed? Say bye-bye. Say bye, everybody. Say bye-bye.
Number 2. Mallorca. One of the most popular of Spain's Balearic Islands, Mallorca is a celebrated beach escape that gets 300 days of sunshine every year. With quiet coves, limestone mountains, citrus orchards, and sleepy stone villages overlooking the Mediterranean, it's perfect for relaxing. But there's a lot more to Mallorca than meets the eye. The island is also home to several Roman and Moorish ruins, as well as a pumping nightlife scene in the capital of Palma. For those interested in history and architecture, don't miss the Royal Palace with its glorious Moorish design and the Palma Cathedral with its enchanting Gothic facade. Number 1. Granada. Located at the base of the Sierra Nevada mountains of southern Spain, Granada is the capital of the Granada province. Granada offers a perfect blend of traditional cultures, an animated nightlife, and spectacular attractions, including the world-famous Alhambra, a pinnacle of Moorish art that encapsulates Andalusian history. The medieval complex overlooking Granada is one of the great architectural sites of Europe, with many visitors coming to Granada expressly to see the Alhambra. The last Moorish stronghold in Europe, the Alhambra offers the visitors splendid ornamental architecture, spectacular and lush gardens, and
Look at the detail. I mean, just think about how painstakingly, these walls were created, carved out. I mean, they're symmetrical, they're balanced. It's just, the detail, you figure that woman's almost 2 meters tall, a meter and a half, whatever. So the interior of this place is 6, 7, 8 meters. And if you look at the very, very top, it's just as detailed and just as perfect as the rest of it, even at eye level. It's really something. I mean, the pride and the dedication that went into building, buildings like this, just, it's unreal without any of the technology. They didn't have laser levels and laser grids and hydraulic lifts to get them up, and nope. Give me my hammer, give me my chisel, give me a ladder, some old wood scaffolding. It's just mind-boggling.
breathtaking views of the city below.
Jeez. Well, there you go, guys. 10 places to see in Spain. 10 best places. What do you think? What do you think of the choices? What do you think of the order? If you could only pick 5 and you got a week in each one, what would you pick? Let me know. It looks like no matter where you end up in Spain, there's going to be something to see, something to experience. And it sounds like you guys like to party all night long. So let me know your thoughts. What would you recommend to someone who's never been there? Can only go to 5 places. Let's say they have a week in each place. Put the list down in the comment section. We had 1,100, I don't know what we're at now, 1,170 subscribers. Started the channel 8 months ago. It's just amazing. So I can't thank you guys enough. Just hit it down in the comment section there. What are the 5 places you'd want to send somebody who's never been to Spain? 5 weeks. 5 places. All right, guys. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Thanks for checking out my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Can you believe that we now have over 1,000 subscribers and over 100 videos in our YouTube library? Me neither. It's been less than a year, and this channel has grown so rapidly. What's more important than the number of subscribers is the quality of subscribers. Our subscribers are knowledgeable and generous with their time. They teach us about their country and their culture from their firsthand experiences. See, over 95% of my subscribers live outside of the United States. So we're getting information firsthand. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that button. I think you'll enjoy it and it doesn't cost you anything. If you'd like to see other videos similar to this one on the same country, click here. If you'd like to see some videos on some other countries in Europe, click there. Want to see some of the most beautiful castles and cathedrals in the world? They're over here. Want to check out the United States? We're down here. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.